Hey y'all, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. So, I think I just need to pray. These videos are coming to my mind about how people are saying like tarot is demons and all that. And tarot was originally created because people couldn't freaking read. And the Catholic Church, the religions, they wanted to and still do gatekeep information and still do keep us from knowing the truth and still do keep us from having a true connection with God, because we feel that many of us feel that we need to go to the church to get the answer. My pastor knows all the answer. I don't know any answers. God doesn't speak to me. God speaks to you. God speaks to all of us. God is always calling you. You're just choosing not to listen. You're choosing not to hear it right now. You're choosing not to believe in your own divinity, in your own connection with Source. But yeah, so the original tarot deck is, it's really just the journey of life. And it was created so that people could understand well, it just literally just got stopped there. I'm like... So people could tap into their divine selves and their connection with the divine, so that they could understand And yeah, as I'm saying it, I'm thinking, is it really? And because, yeah, that's the history. Like, it was designed because people couldn't read, they could not interpret the Bible, they couldn't learn the lessons. But I'm trying to think back. Like, I have so much information, but I don't relearn and memorize to a T every single thing, because I tend to go down bazillions of rabbit holes non-stop, it seems, at times. We're gonna come back to that, honestly, because I've seen so many near death experiences, out of body experiences, all that stuff, where people are talking about, or people who do tarot and talk about themselves getting demon possessed or attacked, having sleep paralysis, spirits, like depression, all these things. And people say the same about yoga. And they say, there's people that say, like, yoga is demon, like, the poses are demon poses. And I remember this one time I even stopped doing yoga for a while because I'm like, I have heard this numerous times that it awakens, that it opens portals and it allows for like demon possession and all these things. So, obviously it freaked me out. So I would just quit doing stuff. I would quit meditating. I would quit doing yoga. I would, and then who am I? Then what am I doing? And then do I become some religious zealot again? Do I just lose myself completely again? But like, that's not the reality. Like, that's an illusion as well. That's another distortion. And I remember there's times I was doing yoga poses, just like my body naturally would like stretch in certain ways, and I didn't realize it for so long. Like, my body naturally, I've always been like really intuitive in a way, and I would kind of naturally do things that would open up different opportunities for me, or that would, it's like on the natural flow of life and the natural flow of divine. And so my body naturally, I would be moving it and it would be like pop 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 pop, like just whatever my body was needing to do is what I was doing. And then there was times that I would find myself doing a yoga pose and the thought would come into my head, that's a demon, or you're calling on demons. And I thought, like, I think this is just a fear tactic. I think it's just another way that they keep us in control. And yet the reality is so many people have had kundalini awakenings, have had psychedelic trips, and had near-death experiences where they like lose their minds, or they, what was that, where was I going with that one? Oh, where it's like they become a different person. Like, they literally become a demon entity oppressed, or negatively skewed, or I think a lot of times it's allowing those things that were already within us to come out. It's allowing those aspects of our shadows to come to the surface. And in one of these videos I watched, this lady said, if it's a demon possession, she was describing how it was after she got possessed, after her Kundalini awakening. And she said it was like, she was just observing behind the eyes. It wasn't her doing these things. She couldn't stop herself doing things. And why is it that if yoga, deep yoga, like, I don't think that a lot of people that are doing yoga are doing it in the ways that is going to enable them to open up these different dimensions and portals and uh awakenings, really. Like, is it an awakening? It becomes an awakening, I believe, if you come out of it. Not everyone does, but like, this woman said, if every single person who did yoga or did kundalini or had their kundalini awakening was getting possessed by demons, then the jig would be up. Then people wouldn't know about it. Then, then the demons couldn't just... I think a lot of times people are under demonic oppression and possession, and they don't recognize it. They don't realize it, and they don't understand what's going on in their life. And a lot of times they are running from themselves. They're running from reality. And I'm just thinking, like, I was supposed to be doing a read, but I'm just like, these things have been on my mind, and my brain has been all over because there's always so much going on, and there's so much that I'm learning about and relearning about, and everything that I've been learning about is constantly like compounding on the things that I've learned over the years. So it's like it just keeps just like like exploding my brain over here. All these cards were reversed, and I don't really know this deck, honestly. I quit doing tarot for a minute. Like, I threw away all my cards. I threw away all my stuff. I'm like, okay, like, God doesn't want me doing this. I'm reading the Bible, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, I feel for so long of my life that the Bible has been a fear tactic as well. And that, Jesus wasn't calling us to live in fear and live in this powerlessness. That we were to take hold of our divine energy, our divine connection, that we are to tap in and have that relationship, that loving communication, and that knowing that we are of God, we are a part of God, and God is a part of us. And when we create, like, we are meant to create the heaven on earth, to blend our masculine and feminines, to what? These cards are so wild. Let me just chill. I keep wanting to talk about this, but then my brain is just going right now. So apparently I needed to get that out. Yeah, so I've been doing yoga more. I feel better when I do yoga. My body is more aligned. It's more limber, my bones crack. It's a moving meditation for me, and I love it. And walking is also something that I love. Walking in the woods. Love it. It's Two of Cups, Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. And then Two of Swords underneath. It's like, wake up, what do you really want? She's blindfolded, making a choice between one or the other. And I think in most of these, it's like she has the swords. She feels like she's tied up, but she's not actually tied up. So it's like a mental bondage. Perhaps you're doing too much. Perhaps you are searching for the spice in your pumpkin drink, and that spice is you. That having it all looks different to everyone. You are meant to create and co-create the life of your dreams, what fits your path, what fits your boundaries, what fits your needs and desires. And you don't have to make things more difficult than they need to be. Like, perhaps that's what you've been doing, trying to solve all the problems, trying to be perfect, or mentally trying to sort things out, trying to live a life that other people believe you need to live, trying to, for instance, me, as I was really reading the Bible, like giving up tarot and giving up yoga and giving up meditation, like those were things for me that helped me tap into myself, helped me to heal, helped me to tap into source, and helped me to have a stronger connection with God. And really like taking that time out to rest, and to recognize that the only person that has to be okay with my life is me and God, and really my kids, my cats, but like they're fine, and my kids are more chill than me. But it doesn't have to be so much work. It doesn't have to be such a balancing act, like learning to rest and accepting that it's okay to be who you are and where you are, and to be struggling with whatever you are, or to be succeeding where you are and other people not succeeding. It's okay to leave people behind. It's okay to take a rest. It's okay that your life doesn't look like you thought that it would look at this point. It's okay that you have more animals than you ever thought possible, but you also have more love than possible. Like, I never thought I would have 2 kids, but I love them so much and they love me so much. And there was a point in time that I didn't want any kids because I had all these desires and hopes and, you know, aspirations. But life turns out exactly how we decide it will, really, like with our choices in a way, and also with just the way the cookie crumbles. But no matter where you end up, no matter what your life looks like, you're the one that is needing that happiness and joy in it, and as long as you're happy with it, as long as you are enjoying your peace, your serenity, your rest, you are balanced in your emotions and your mental, you are becoming clear on what you truly desire in this life, and you're learning to allow other people's opinions, other people's perceptions to fall away. You're allowing yourself to step into your role as you, just being yourself, authentically you, to let go of all of these needs to please others, to do for others, to say the right things, be the right things, show up in the right ways. You don't need to show up at all. Just show up for yourself. Show up for God. The people that need to meet you, the people that are truly deserving of your energy, your time, your peace, your love, and will truly grow from that. Those people be will be guided to you, and you will be guided to them in the right time. But you're doing too much. You need to relax. You need to stop trying so hard. Stop being so hard on yourself. You are doing a great job. You are more balanced and more in control and in harmony and in alignment than you recognize. And so take time to meditate, take a walk, do things that clear your mind, read a book, watch a movie, you know, and tune into like the truth of who you are, so that you can get really clear on what you need, letting go of your self-imposed limitations, let go of your limiting beliefs, your childhood patterns, your generational curses. Allow yourself to breathe, allow yourself to sit and stare out the window. Allow yourself to daydream, allow yourself to create, allow yourself to flow in harmony with whatever hobbies, desires, dreams, aspirations that you have for yourself. That's how you come into balance. That's how you come into alignment and living in constant gratitude. Constantly being appreciative and grateful for what you have, where you are, despite any challenges, because it's always going to be a little crazy now and again. That's just life, right? But it doesn't have to be that way. So one more thing I wanted to add before I go is that a lot of the readers that I've listened to, they say that, you know, you only have struggles, the demons and stuff that's only coming to people if they don't have the right protection, if they don't have the right understanding, clarity, all of that, and they're not like protecting themselves spiritually. So how do we do that? Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. In Crystal Skull Wisdom, again, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, being in your higher vibration, tapping into your authenticity, showing up as your true self, being in gratitude daily, moment by moment, living in the present moment, living in your heart, having an open heart, loving despite the chaos. You know, you don't have to block your heart off anymore. You don't have to live in fear. You don't have to keep yourself so restricted and so bound. It's easier than it seems now because you're more healed than you recognize, because you've been through these lessons and journeys throughout your life, you know, and you have been there for yourself. You might not have always shown up in the most loving ways for yourself or others, but you know, these are things that we work on. These are things that we learn in time, and all we can do is forgive ourselves for the past, forgive others for the past, and show up in the present in our highest divine alignment, with our heart open and ready to love. And first of all, loving yourself, you know, not allowing others to disrespect you or treat you cruelly. And there are going to be times that that's just going to happen, you know, because we can't stop everything. Like, that's life. But when you are truly loving yourself and your life and grateful for where you are, those attacks that people and circumstances and just life throws at you, it doesn't affect you in those same ways. You are able to stay in your higher vibration, in your angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So maybe some of you are really tapping into your angelic energy right now. I always like to pray and call on my angels for protection. I don't know if I really pray to my angels. I just talk to them, you know. But they are always around you. We all have guardian angels. They are there wanting to help you, wanting to love you, wanting to help you heal. And all you have to do is call on them, ask them, speak to them, and listen, you know. And when you get those answers, trust it, because spirit speaks to all of us in our own unique ways, in ways that only you would understand. And you know, sometimes it can be a little confusing when we're first trying to figure it out, but you know the truth. Holy Grail, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You are what you seek. You are the divine that you are seeking. We're always searching for something outside of ourselves, but truly the only thing we ever need is source, is God, is that connection. And like, our life is really a path of separating ourselves from God and reconnecting with God. And God truly is just ourselves, like the divine within us. Like that is what this is all speaking of, you know? Like if you're not tapped into the source that is you, that is within you, that is of everything, you can't be connected to your frequency, you know? Like you can, but it's not, it's, there's a disconnect, there's a dissonance, separation, there's misalignment. And so you'll be reaching and still feel so disconnected. But in truth, in reality, you are never disconnected. You are never separate. You are always connected. You are always one. And you are always in tune with the angelic frequency, with the divine, the holy grail that is you. The answers are within you. You know, you are the answer that you seek. You have the capabilities to do and be all that you need to be for yourself in this life. You have the capability to heal your generational lineage, you to your descendants. You know, like you have that potential, and now is the time. Like we are here, all of us are here to heal, and why not go the distance and truly clear it up, you know? The central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. So when you clear out all of that, the abundant, dude, you get to the success. You will get intuitive downloads, you will get nudges, you will get urges to go certain places, you will hear words, you will hear songs, you will hear messages on the radio, messages on TVs, you will hear it on your social media. You solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. You will stepping into your authentic power, your willpower, your inner light. This is so beautiful, this card, yo. You can't really see it. Hold on. Okay, I think that's all I have today. Oh yeah, Shambhala initiations. Shambhala la la. I just found out about Shambhala the other day, and it sounds so crazy. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. So good karma is coming. Trust in the process. Keep doing the good work. Keep recharging yourself. Retreat from the world. Retreat from the negatives. Retreat from yourself. Recharge in the divine. Trust in the process. Nothing happens, instantaneous. It takes time. And then my cat just moved this card. We got inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. So maybe you need to tap into your root chakra as well and learn to ground yourself within the earth star chakra to feel your safety, your strength, your security, so that you can feel sturdy in your energy, in your divine energy, because a lot of times we'll connect to that divinity, but it doesn't stay because we don't have that base, that foundation, that grounding, that interconnectedness. Meditation, visualization of lightening up your chakras and lightening up your body, clearing out your body, and just sitting in and observing your energy is so helpful. And then we got another one more, stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. So we have infinite potential. Maybe some of you are tapping into your stellar gateway activation with your angelic guides, assistants. You are safe. You do have a potent connection. You do have that inner divine light. You are a higher what is the words? A higher soul. Like, you are more of an ancient, and you do have this. I believe we all have the stellar gateway. We all have the, potential to awaken these aspects of ourself. But some of us are more inclined to research these things, dive into them, and activate them. Yeah. So if you're open to the infinite potential, the manifestation vortex always starts with a good base, right? Solar light upgrade. Spend some time in the sun. Dance, paint, draw, sing, play some music. Allow the creativity within you, the energy within you that is urging to create, to be embodied in this physical realm. It's such a healing thing to create art in whatever way you do it. Whether that's dancing by yourself or cleaning your home, like, that's one thing. Like, we ourselves, our physical body is a masterpiece, is an art in progress. When you're healing, when you're clearing, when you're renewing, redoing your hair, doing new workouts, clearing out your diet, putting in new healthy hobbies and habits. These are all things that are creating a more well-rounded, more universal, loving, and balanced, crystalline light body self. Like, that's how you embody your divine self. That's truly it. And that's how you manifest effortlessly, when you begin to heal in those ways and you take that time out for yourself and you find the sacredness within you. You're able to be at ease knowing that you are safe. It's not a question of, can I do this, or when will I do it? You are doing it. You're doing it now. You're here. You made it. You were always here. You just didn't know. You didn't understand. You couldn't. You were unable to discover the connection that was always there. But God is always urging you and calling you to come back. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. When I was younger, it was like when I first had my son, I used to believe wholeheartedly, like, no matter what path I got on, I always had this pathway that God would lead me back to, no matter what I did. And I began to believe that, we all have a purpose, and no matter what path we take, and a lot of that is determined on circumstances around us, but it's also a lot upon ourselves. No matter what path you take, how long you take, you will always end up in your divine alignment, in your divine purpose. We all have our divine blueprint. And yeah, people can go in, they can mess with your Akashic records, they can try to swap destinies, they can manipulate and lie and do all kinds of false narratives on the 3D and the spiritual. However, many of us, we are more important to this world and more important to the purpose of God than we recognize. Every person has a purpose, a plan, right? And when you are learning to tap into your intuition, you're learning to listen to source, a lot of times we can take the wrong path, especially when we're younger. Even me now, I'm older and I'm still, I do the wrong stuff almost a lot of the times. and I wonder, why was I doing that? And I cycle in and out of conscious and unconscious, and I would forget myself and forget my plan and forget the fact that I am here for a greater purpose. And I was foolish to think that I could maneuver in this world as everyone else when I have learned so much and I didn't search and search and search for the knowledge to help myself and to help others, to just throw it away. And God would not allow me to throw it away. There is no wrong path. No matter what path you take, you will be doing the work that you are designed to do. Just keep showing up as your best self. Keep trying to heal and working through these stuck patterns, these generational curses. And you see them, the patterns within your parents or grandparents, generations, just as a people. And through the family line, if you just sit back and observe, you can see how people are. And sometimes it can be harder to discern certain aspects of ourselves and our family lineage, but tapping in, reading into some psychology, sociology, all of that stuff, it can help us to kind of uncover a lot of those hidden aspects of ourselves and allow us to integrate it in healthy ways. So just know that whatever path you're feeling called and aligned to walk down at this time is the right one, even if it means you go into psychosis, because to be honest, it happens. It happens to the best of us, and it happens to the worst of us. And we all go through these dark times in life that change us. And it is all for the highest good if you allow it to be. So just breathe. Just know that you're going to make it out. You're going to be okay. Nothing lasts forever. It just seems like it lasts forever sometimes, but you're going to be okay. I love you.